you and Lynn have a wonderful weekend as well. I'll tell Jackie you said hello. And just started a Watergate, by the way. Just got a little bit of a sample of you over here started on YouTube. So we're streaming live at the moment. So you get up in here a key or two more, I'll get you up here on this YouTube Videogate. Hello to you one more time. Log Trucker, good to see you, good to hear you. And I'm glad to hear you got that station back up and running again. I know you had to move and a lot involved in doing all that. And good to see you putting it all back together again. You got that thing smoking over here, breaking.
I appreciate the fine words and the flowers. I don't need to send any back to you because you know what you can do. You just do like you always do, John. You just take sole control of my radio. That's good. That's a good thing. I like it.
I just wish I had a little bit more fire to put in the wire, but I'm out here at a solar-powered mobile. Hey, we got to be kind of sort of what you call reserved on how much we throw out there because we're in a solar power situation and haven't got enough to get out there with a big old hammer to break.
I tell you, that mobile is smoking. It's smoking. You got that thing down. Yeah, I heard you talking to Mountain Man there, doggone. Sorry to hear about old Grandpa. Doggone, I always enjoyed chit-chatting with old Grandpa Jones. Gonna miss him.
Yeah, 10-4. It's a shame, man. He passed away. I don't forget exactly if it's been about a year ago now. Has it been even a year? It hasn't even been a year. I forget how long it's been now. Doggone, shame on me. But anyway, yeah, he passed away. He broke his hip. He fell and broke his hip, and then he was on the operating table, and they were working on him, and he passed away on the operating table. And it was really unexpected and super sad because I always miss hearing him out here. You know, in the morning, you could always guarantee he was going to be out here. And we'd talk local for a little bit, and then the DX would roll, and we'd do our different things, you know, and anyway, in memory of him, I put his radio, this is his Cobra 29 that I built for him. I put it in the van and figured I'd keep it alive to break.
Most definitely. That's definitely good to hear.
CB friend, Iceman, Oregon.
See, under conditions like that, man, you think the guy goes to the hospital, he's kind of safe, but, you know, when it's your time to go, it don't matter what happens. It's your number's up.
Yep, that's certainly true, you know, and we got to keep in mind that every life owes a death, you know, and you know, who knows when it's going to be my time or whatever, but it's going to happen, and you just don't know. Sometimes it's just unexpected. Sometimes you get a little bit of a warning, you know. I'm not sure which is best, you know. I really feel sorry for Radio Man's family and all of his friends and all of us out here on the radio that are going to miss Radio Man. He's not doing real well, and I know you probably haven't heard a whole lot from him in a few months because he's been he was diagnosed with cancer, and they thought they had it and they didn't, and things progressed worse quickly, and now he's currently in a coma. And I sure wish him the best, and I wish him a safe travel. But we're going to miss Radio Man there, Break.
I hear that, I did. Well, we definitely, Mom and I send our regards to the Radio Man and the family. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, but hey, you know, like you say, the good Lord, it's all in His hands.
We don't have any control over it. So enjoy it. It just lets us know we got to enjoy every single day to its fullest and do the best we can and the most that we can in every day, because every day could be our last. That's for sure. Anyway, I don't want to sound all gloom and droom, but it is what it is. Hey, I tell you, I got to get my mind back on happier things, like Mountain Man said. Hey, good to hear you up in there, Log Trucker. Man, you got a hammer down, and you got that audio working, a little Striker 447, 497, 447. That's straight, little mobiles walking and talking. here. That's for doggone sure. All right, I'm going to get back on the side. I'm glad I started this video gate. I'm glad you got out there and jumped up on it and put some of that superb audio down here on my stack of bricks. You know, I heard Doc Adams, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. The night before last. Doc was out there, man, did he ever have a hammer? He come out there in full force. He says he's not in full force, but I think he sounded like he was out there in full force, sir, Break.
Yeah, he's getting it going on over there. You know, Pat. Yeah, he's definitely getting it going on. Yeah, he was over there, had a barbecue last year. No, that's first. I don't remember when it was. Master Mitch was there. Doc and I, we were talking about antennas, you know. And Master Mitch has got Doc's old 7 element, and Doc's got Westside's old 7 elements. I think, you know, when I got mine down, I might stretch it out to a 7. And old Master Mitch and Doc said, oh, no. You leave that skullcracker yours at a 5 element. That's a bad mammer jammer.
And it is. I know it is. For years and years and years, I've been hearing that doggone thing do its walking and talking and devastation across this nation. That's for doggone sure. So, yeah, I would leave it like it is. I wouldn't stretch nothing out, you know. You got a good thing going, you know, and I can testify to it from my end every break.
Well, Roger on that. Yeah, I've definitely been happy with it. I've had it for, oh gosh, how long have I had this antenna? I had it up there at the other place for, I think, 16 years. Yeah, it's definitely been a good one. Yeah, in fact, I just, electrician buddy of mine just came by, yesterday. Got me wired up 220 out here in the shack, but I haven't drug any of the big iron out yet, hooked it up. I'm just, like I said, I'm just working this 497 striker and a 5.2 bill.
10-4. Well, you know, all in time, you know, don't rush anything. Do it when you can, do it when you want to, and don't rush anything, and you'll get it all dialed in and back up to full force here before long, ain't no doubt about that. Well, what you're doing right now is working. That two pill and a striker and a big old skull tracker. That's what it's all about right there. I'm working the van with the 100 watts and the 4-element beam. It's a weird beam. I designed this beam so that it would straddle the van. So I mean, it had to be balanced. It had to be an 8-foot distance between the driven element and the first director. And it had to have broadbanded capabilities, which meant I had to make it 50 ohms, because if you need a matching network, the matching network Q would be narrower than the bandwidth of the antenna, so I had to make it a 50 ohm hot feed, and I wanted the gain, and so I got everything that I wanted, but I had to give up some back doors, so I don't have much of a back door on the van, but it's all good. I take all the rest to break.
Well, you definitely got it going on. Yeah, I've heard about that beam. I've heard some guys I talk to on 17 sometimes there. I haven't got my laptop back up and running, so I don't get Facebook or anything like that anymore. But I've heard about it. Well, you definitely got it going on. I mean to tell you, man, it's a big hammer. You got a big hammer. You're laying a blanket on the northwest corner. Yeah, I got Doc's going to come over and help me get my skullcracker tuned in there. I had some problems with my vacuum tuner up there. It's a higher standing wave than what I really like, but I'm at 50 ohms, so I'm just kind of letting it roll for right now. I got to get a man lifter. Maybe Doc will bring his bucket truck over here and we'll get that thing tuned back in there. So, but right now it's working. All right, John. Out of the way. I'm sure some other ones want to bump her down and say hello, because, man, like I said, you got that big hammer down like you always do. And if you get back to my good friend Mountain Man over there on the beach, you tell him I said hello. You and Miss Jackie have a good Memorial Day weekend. Doggone, John, you put a grin on my chin there, get a bunch of speakers spoke on you. Mortimer Ball, your long trucker. I'm just a little mud duck in the pond with my head barely above water, and I'll see you right there. Click.
10-4 on the head, just barely above water. That's funny. Yeah, I tell Mountain Man you said hello too, real fast, and a Mountain Man, a log trucker waving at you. Yeah, I'm happy with the performance of this thing. I wish I had some more fire in the wire, like I said, but being solar powered and all that stuff, I'm limited to what I can do. Got I got one other panel on the way. I got another 800 watt, another 400 watt for a total of 800 watts of panels on the way here. So I'll have both of them wired in here, and that'll work good because like during the day when the sun's out and I'm off the key, I'm 100% off the panel. And then when I get them on the key, I'm on the battery, and of course the battery is the battery plus the panel, and that's a 200 amp hour AGM. And then at night, of course, then I need a little bit. It's all battery, but I keep my keys relatively short, and the power down relatively low, so everything seems to work pretty good. I don't fire up the engine or the alternator, and I haven't used the generator yet. I got a 7,000 watt. Onan 120 volt, 7,000 watt generator, but I'll eventually do something and put some fire in the wire, and then I'll probably have to rely on the generator. But I've come to realize that, man, being out here in the Mobile, I've been having as much fun with 100 watts as I do in the base station with 3,000 watts to break.
I'm gonna get some more peanuts because my squirrel is not running my squirrel cage fast enough to make the
ground plane there, and I got it up there on a 40-foot tower, and I was getting by with it. Boy, I sure missed my beam, but yeah, it's challenging. I like it, Sure, I can drag out my 3CX 3000, or I got a pair of 800 sitting over there, or a couple of Henrys, or my Bojangles box, but it's kind of a challenge. I enjoy that, just sitting here 225 bird watts.
Oh no, bleed over.
Makes me happy. But it's nice.
My antennas.
It's coming. It's coming around. I'll get her.
Yeah, and before long, I'll go back to the base station again. This whole mobile thing started because of a little camper project I was building. I built a camper, and then the camper looks like I can turn some more audio up in here. The camper required a bunch of welding, so anyway, a lot of working and whatnot. So I gave up talking on the radio to work on the camper, and then I thought, well, gee, I've been not keying up for a long time on the base. Maybe it's going to save me a little bit in the electric bill. So I got my electric bill, and the doggone bill was just as high. I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on here? How can that be just as high right now? And so I realized I was doing a lot of arc welding, and I figured, well, okay, that offset the cost. So the next month went by, and I made sure I didn't use the arc welder or the transmitter. And I was doing all the small work on the trailer and all that. And the bill was still high, if not actually a little bit higher. What the heck is going on with that? So I called PG&E, and they sent a guy out here, and he checked my meter, and he couldn't get my meter to calibrate properly on his test equipment. So he gave me a new meter. And so now I've still been not using the base or the arc welder to keep everything down to just a minimum that I normally use. And figure, well, I'll just stay out here in the Mobile for a while until I get another PG&E bill. And I want to see if there's any impact on the bill without running. So I'm deliberately not running anything big so I can make some apples and apples comparisons. But yeah, they were charging me a fortune for power, I thought anyway. You get a $750 electric bill. It's kind of weird when you're not using a lot of power to break. I didn't even run my well because when my farmers run the well, it automatically tops off my water tank. So I didn't even run the well, the arc welder, or the transmitter, and it was ridiculous. So I'm hoping to see a big change in the electric bill there. So I've been just staying out here in the Mobile. Motormouth Mall, keeping the small mall down for longer than I should. I got down break.
Yeah, well, you better hope the sun's shining bright on them paddles. All right, John, I've enjoyed it there. Yeah, I'm sitting there listening to that radio. I thought, you know, I got several Cobra 29s. I should send one down there to you. Let you do your magic to it. All right, John, let me get out of the way. I got to run get me there a cup of coffee.
Doggone, log truck driver, he must be coming back to you. They went quiet.
These evergreens with this big old skull cracker.
And I sure wish I could do that for you, but I don't have any more. I don't have any more modulators over here. Oh, I turned it back down now. I don't have any more. I quit making them about a year and a half ago or so, and quit selling them because I don't know. I figured it was time to take a break from that for a bit, so I don't have any more. Not that they're required for it. Most of what's happening here is all in audio processing, but so any direct injected radio you have, you can use. The trick is all in the processing, and I'd be more than happy to help you with that. It's just a PC and a few plug-ins and an audio interface and a microphone and an oscilloscope. So that's all you really need to get it done. And so I'll help you if you want to go down that road, but you don't need to. I don't think you need to modify anything. Just make sure you got a direct injected radio. That way you get all the bottom end and the low frequency response that you need. It's not really above the highs. We don't really need anything above, 5 kilohertz or so of audio, even though I'm just a hair over 5 kilohertz now, but we don't need it. I'll help you out down the road. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello, Bobby Boucher. Good morning time to you. I see you over in Gardner's KG5FRQ. I see you up in there too, Motor Mall, working a small mobile and a log trucker. Have a good day. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Mountain Man said you must be still on the keys, so I know Mountain Man's out there listening too. Motormouth Mall, working a small bill, walking and talking. One fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker, and I'm out.
And I got a whole room still full of you. Mountain Man gone.
Somebody said you have a copy on this undermodulated unit. I heard you. I did. I didn't get to 28, but I heard you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this whole place
Working on old President Jackson. Where are you there, Breaker?
Yeah, up in Centerville.
Where are you? What state are you in there, Breaker?
Idaho.
Idaho. Okay. Well, let me turn my antenna a little bit here. I'm not looking at Idaho. Let me pop over here around Idaho and get a better grip on you real fast. See what that does, Breaker. At the station over there in Idaho with the President Jackson. Drop that in there one more time to break.
Yeah, what's your 1020?
I'm over here in Santa Maria, California. You come up in here a whole bunch in my radio. You're looking good and sounding good. Yeah, Santa Maria, California, the break. Just north of Santa Barbara.
Yeah, I was a general contractor out of Orange County, California for 20 years.
10-4, very good. And what part of Idaho are you in right there, Break?
Well, we're about an hour above Boise, north of
10-4, okay, about an hour above Boise. All right, good deal. You're making a really good trip, and you got that President Jackson working real good for you.
I appreciate the break, and you take it. Have a good day. Thanks for coming back to me.
You're welcome. And there's an interesting noise in there. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if you want to know what it is, but I'm going to play it back for you one time just in case. And we'll see if I can put this in there where you can get it. There's a little like it might be RF, it might be even a bad battery and a power mic or something like that, but I'll play this back for you one time, and you can hear what it is that it's doing. Check this out. Here it goes.
I appreciate the break, and you take it. Have a good day. Thanks for coming back to me.
It sounds like it could be a bad battery in the microphone or a bad ground wire somewhere to break.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm going to have to, I just plugged it in. See if it works.
10-4, yeah, check it out, see what it's doing there, and but otherwise it looks like it's doing real well. Motor Mouth Mall working a small ball peen hammer in the Mobile, looking your way there, break.
All right. Take care.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got a copy on Baby Wolf up here in Colorado. Say hello.
Hey, Beowulf out there in Colorado, I got you up in there, break. Hello to you.
All right, good deal. Most of the time when I hear you, I never get to say howdy. T-O-P. Well, now I can say howdy.
Big ol' howdy doody right back to you. I looked around a little bit more around your neck of the woods now. I'm looking your way. Hey, Beowulf radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, looking in Colorado, the break.
Hey, 10-4, yeah, sounding good. Sounding good. One day, I'll sound that good.
10-4, all right, sounds good. I'm sure you will. Ain't no doubt about that. This ain't too difficult to do. Just got to put your mind to it. You can do anything you want to break.
All right, 10-4, yeah, just Mother Nature's been really dumb lately.
Yeah, Mother Nature, you know, she dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. Things are changing, though. We haven't had Colorado and Idaho and Washington and Oregon and all that in a long time. So we're finally getting a little bit of the northwest corner and the north-south kind of a skip as opposed to the east coast and down around the blue waters and all that. So that also means we might be getting a little bit of Texas and all that a little bit more. I haven't had Texas in here much lately in a long time. So hopefully we'll get some of that north-south stuff, and I'm right in the middle of it, and maybe I take advantage of it from time to time to break.
Hi, 10-4.
Motor Mouth Mall, 589. Hello, to you, Motor Mouth Mall, 589. Back out.
10-4, sounds good. Hey, 589, where are you, dear break?
Yeah, I'm coming out of Florida, down here around West Palm Beach, Florida. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, coming out of here out of West Palm Beach, Florida.
You're coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Holy smokes, you were on the side of my antenna. You were making a good trip over there coming out of Palm Beach to break.
Yes, sir, well, you're definitely doing the same thing. We're smoking down here in Florida, there's no doubt. All right, good morning. Well, I guess, good midday to you, man. Welcome to the weekend. Motor Mouth Mall, 589 in Florida, back out.
589, yeah. 10:15 over here so far in the morning, so I'm going to be getting out of here in a little bit. I got to go run a couple errands in town, but yeah, good afternoon time to you. And I guess they got a big old break going down around your neck of the woods. You're not going to the Woody Woodpecker break? The break.
Supposed to be going on right pretty soon or right about now, man, but unfortunately I can't make it. But it's all good, no doubt about it, man. Maybe the next time around I get to go to one. Hello to you, Mr. Motor Mouth Mall. You take care, my friend. Catch you later. 589 on the Sam Pollard, back out.
589 sounds good. Yeah, I wanted to go and I couldn't go, but one of these days I'm going to make it down there, that's for sure. I'm still trying to work my way around, getting down to around Victoria, Texas. That's going to be a fun one too, coming up over there. And by the way, I got a quick playback for you.
It'll be going on right pretty soon or right about now, man. But unfortunately, I can't make it. But it's all good, no doubt about it, man. Maybe the next time around I get to go to one. Hello to you, Mr. Motor Mouth Mall. You take care, my friend. Catch you later. 589 on the sand pile, back out.
And there you go, 589. Well, you're looking good and sounding good over here from the sand pile, Motor Mouth Mall, waving break.
For you too, my friend. Well, appreciate it, man. It's sounding good, man, to get a playback on this send every now and then, especially coming from you, man. As good as your radio sounds, man, your radio's always sounded awesome, man. I keep track of you, and I got you on YouTube where I can pretty much listen to you every now and then, man, when I get a chance. But you take care, my friend. I appreciate the gate, no doubt. Make out.
There, 589 sounds good. I appreciate that too. You logging in on YouTube and being able to watch the gate. So I've got a gate mowing over here about 24 minutes long right now. It's the second gate of the day. So MMM Mobile 052524B, and you're in here at the 24-minute mark. Actually, a little bit before the 24-minute mark. Looking real good. It sounded real good. Hey, 589 Motormouth Mall, working the small ball bean hammer right there. Break.
Yeah, 42 on that Motormouth Mall. Well, I appreciate the give back, man. There's no doubt about it. It's always a pleasure talking to you, man. And like I said, I do more listening to your station when you're a broadcaster, no doubt about it, man, because I've always got something to do, and I'm doing something all the time. But it's always enjoyable listening to your station, no doubt about it, Mr. Motormouth Mall. You take care, my friend. I got to step out of this thing and go to the front door, no doubt about it, Motormouth. Catch you later, 589 to Florida, back out.
There, 589. Sounds good. Take care. Go do what you got to do. We'll catch you a little bit later on. And have a great day out there. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you. 589 Motormouth Mall, working the mobile. One fat watt at a time. I got down.
Same to you, my friend. Take care. Catch you later. 589's out.
Click. Looks like that might be it for Mother Nature for the little bit there. Motormouth Mall stepping. We got a bird joining the party over here. We got one bird on the antenna looking around. He's checking things out. I got down.
Better hope that bird don't put any doo-doo on your antenna.
They stand on the antenna and then they poop over the edge of it. So far the antenna's pretty clean. And then also so far I haven't seen a bird land across the feed point yet to break.
I was going to say, all you got to do is key it up there. That should get him off your antenna. That much RF going through it.
Man, if he was sitting on the feed point, now there's two of them up in there. There's two birds up there on the antenna right now that break. Yeah, if they got across the feed point, they wouldn't like it.
I know that's right. All right, John, just letting you know you're still definitely showing up here, but still, Mother Nature kind of dipping and diving and in and out all around. But you're up there solid. All right, John, carry on. I'm just sitting here on my listening post.
Well, you sitting up on the listening post looking real loud, real strong, super good over here around my neck of the woods. That's for doggone sure. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go see what Jackie's up to. I think we're going to be leaving the house here in about 15 minutes, so I got to go get ready to go run some errands and shut this gate down, say 73s to everybody. Bobby, take care. Have a good day over there. We'll see you. Be safe out there. Travel safely. You and CJ, and we'll catch you later on there. Log Trucker, Motormouth Mall waving. You and Lynn have a wonderful day. We'll catch you another time, another way. I'm going to shut this mobile down for a little bit to bring.
All right, you and Miss Jackie have a good day. Be safe, be careful while you're out there moping around. Lynn and I says hello. We'll see you later. Always a pleasure.
410. I'll see you.